I'm here at Walmart. These are some notebooks to keep on your radar, especially if you love journaling, collecting notebooks, or daily writing like I do. All right, so before I show you my favorite Walmart find of this year so far, and the one I am going to be using on a daily basis, I'm going to go over some notebooks here that are going to be price point from the highest down to the lowest. But they are all notebooks that I definitely encourage you to keep an eye out for, especially if you enjoy daily journaling, writing, scribbling, just anything creative like I do. So beginning, actually, you know what? Let's go from the size. All right. This size right here. This is, I would say, equivalent to a composition notebook. And if for my composition notebook lovers, this is something that you may want to check out because it is the exact same dimension. However, it has this nice elastic closure and it works really good with dark gel inks. If you're a fountain pen user, I would say it's still okay if you are using extra fine or fine, but it does feather slightly depending on the brand of ink. But if you enjoy using just, regular ballpoint and gel pens like I still enjoy using, then you should be good to go. One thing that I really appreciate about this design is the flexi cover. So it's not that hard, stiff cover. It's soft, so it can bend and mold. It's easy to squeeze in your bag, or if you find yourself art journaling, I like that this could mold to any type of paper ephemera that I have in here. Now, one thing, because a lot of you guys ask about composition notebooks and, if I still use them, do I journal with them? And yes, while I have enjoyed using these in the past, I have different composition notebooks for different creative art projects. This is my watercolor. I love this crinkle sound. The only thing is, and I've shared this before, I don't know if it's my ADHD mind, I don't know, but this pink strip right here, even when I was in school, I never liked this pink strip right here. This, I call it the pregnancy line. I don't like that. I know it has a purpose, the margin, but because it's contrast, I just don't like it. So that's why I never pulled to these composition notebooks. However, you may enjoy this one, the Pen & Gear. It has 192 pages, and I will link everything down below if you're interested. Back pocket, very handy, and yeah, I like it. It's very lightweight too. So this is at $12. Another, or like $12.90 or something around that point. These are also at the $12 and some change price point. Very similar to Moleskine notebooks or the Leuchtturm notebook, the Pen & Gear. This is the A5, a true A5 size. And this slimmer is what I would refer to as like A5 Slim. If you compare it to this A5, you have about, well, does it have the dimensions? Like half an inch, like slimmer. Yeah, in size. The only thing is, for my personal preference, I wish they had a soft cover. I wish they offered this notebook in this flexi cover like they do with this larger size. But for now, they have this hard cover. If you like to have your bag in your notebook in your bag, or if you travel, I mean, this sturdy cover makes it very handy to keep your pages protected. I wish they just had an all blank version, because my regular viewers, you guys know I love my blank notebooks, my blank Moleskines. However, yeah, so I know I'm not the norm when it comes to the page design preference. A lot of people enjoy the lined, and this I can appreciate. The lines are very faint. The color here is a light gray. And while it's not exactly, did I do the fountain pen on this one? It's not exactly fountain pen ink friendly. It is going to work perfectly fine with your dark gel or your ballpoints. So here's a dark gel pen that I got from Walmart and that I always rave about. I enjoy. It's their Pen & Gear. This 2-pack is like less than $2, and it's very, very bold. Let me use the back page. This has the same back pocket that you can put, like your paper goods, stickers, photos, whatever you'd like. And then we'll just scribble here. This Pen & Gear gel, it's very bold. So if you like a bold pen, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's 0.5. It could be 0.7. I think it's 0.5. But you can see there's no bleed through. So you should be good to go. Check this out. And then the A5 is the same. This is the ruled version. I know they have a dot and a graph, but again, no blank for now. So if you like a slightly larger size, then you have this, and it's numbered. So you can use this if you like as a bullet journal, as a commonplace, as a book log, whatever you prefer. Here's where I did my fountain pen ink. It's not the worst, like it's not horrible. I've seen worse, but you know, if that slight bleed through bothers you, then just keep in mind, you know, this isn't going to hold up perfectly well. But I say it's good enough, especially if you like to use Robert Oster ink, or maybe if you are using fine nibs, extra fine nibs, you should be good to go. So keep a lookout for this penning gear. Now I heard a rumor that the Exceed brand at Walmart, which they also make these notebooks, they are no longer going to be producing their notebooks anymore, or maybe they're rebranding. I'm not sure. That's just what I heard from a few of my journal friends. So you guys will have to let me know if you know some information. And then, okay, we're getting to the good stuff. This right here, this is a 2-pack. A 2-pack A6. I would say that this is like an A6 size, and it's like $5. When you take it out the pack, it has a black and it has this ivory. Very nice. I like how it's sleek, it's modern. This cover, it's like a plastic cover here, and surprisingly this does hold up well with your fountain pens and dark gel inks. Lined, of course, it has like the gray lines. Now, although I wish it would lay flat, like if I just had it open, it does not. But with some training, if you just kind of break in the spine a little bit, it's good enough to just kind of write down here. And if you want to use in like your A6 traveler's notebook or just as an everyday carry, this is a wonderful option. So I'm glad they came out with this. Now, before I show you, okay, hold on, this is my win find right here, you guys. This pocket size, and the reason why it's a win find is because it is less than $2. I think it's $1.97, and it has 3 notebooks. So that's about 65 cents a notebook. It's lined, the gray lines here, but this is perfect as literally an everyday carry. It's very slim, it's very compact. You can slip this in your pocket, in your satchel, in your handbag. You can just carry it with you behind your phone. I mean, it's very convenient, and it is surprisingly dark gel and fountain pen friendly. Yes, it is. I did an ink test here. My Walmart only had 3 packs left, so I just grabbed the 3 that I had because I figured, even if it wasn't going to be dark gel or fountain pen friendly, it's fine. This is still great as a scratch pad. So here is one that I modified because the thing about me with my brain, I'm realizing if there's too much like patterns and too much designs, it's very overstimulating for me. I can't. Too much going on, too many colors. If it was one color, I can do one color, which we'll get to in a minute. Like these that Walmart had in the past, which we'll get to. We got to talk about this. But this, I know I'm not going to reach for all the time. So what I did was I got some craft tape or packing tape. These specifically are from Hobby Lobby. And I just ripped some or cut some the black tape here and put 4 strips. 1, 2, you can see where I did it right here in the lighting. 3, 4, and I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Now I love it. This line doesn't bother me at all. I just use some acrylic paint right here as the label, and then some stamps. So yeah, you guys can have fun with your DIY projects, you know, make things yours, break it in, and make it so unique and interesting. So now, I love this notebook. I'm like, what? Moleskine who? Field Notes what? No, I'm not using those. I can use this when the 3-pack is less than $2. Let me show you in comparison. Do I have a Walmart? okay, here, it's right here. Did I show you the ink test? Where was that ink test? Okay, right here. The colors actually show up pretty true as well. This is like a thicker paper. If I had to guess, does it say what kind of GSM? It feels more like 100 GSM. Like it's definitely thicker. It's not like your thin, you know, Bible paper or Tomoe River paper. It's not thin like that. It's not thin like moleskin paper. It's pretty much like your thicker notebook. But if you like to use your fountain pens on a daily basis, this will work. Surprisingly, my Moonstone, which is a very wet ink, it holds up. And this color, I can actually see the more of the color, like the hue. You can see it's more like a dark brown, where in certain papers, other brands, you can't really see the exact color properties, I would say. So here you can see like this mossy vert empire, the night sky, this lilac by Seki, my Cacao de Brazil, I like that. It's like a lilac brown. So anyway, all that to say, yes, keep a lookout for specifically this. I'll link again everything down below. Oh, you can see I was just, but like no bleed through, no ghosting, no feathering. And I'm ready to jump in. But to show you as like an example, size wise, okay, these are just moleskin, the Kaye, their pocket version. It's the exact same size, or if you have field notes, literally the exact same size. So it is pocket size because these are pocket size. Now, if you enjoy passport size, okay, to show you a size comparison, what is that, about like an inch or so, or half an inch? Where's my ruler? Yeah, I mean, it is going to be longer than a passport. So if you have a passport leather cover, there is going to be overhang. But let's talk about something, because a few of you, I don't know how this went viral all of a sudden, but one of my, it went viral at the time that this came out, but here on YouTube, my shorts, this went viral. It has like 50,000 views already, this Pen & Gear daily planner. And then a few of you messaged me on Instagram asking like where you guys can get this. And I left the link. However, you guys, I did not realize, I haven't been checking for these because I'm not in passport size, but I haven't realized Walmart no longer makes these anymore. So I'm so glad I have like this extra pack. But what was so appealing about this, I'll link that video down below that I did last year during the spring, summer Pen & Gear, okay, because this is the information if you're interested. Pen & Gear, they made these passport size notebooks. It came out with 12 colors. Look how pretty these are. 12 little booklets, and these are the colors. It says daily planner. These are so beautiful. I really thought Walmart was going to keep these as their like regular lineup. And so, I didn't go out and stock on them. Plus, I'm not a passport, regular user. But what was nice about this is that you could use this as a 30-day, like daily planner. So this was nice because technically you had one insert for 12 months out of the year. You can use the colors seasonally, maybe the lighter ones for spring and then summer and the fall and winter. So this was really, really nice because it was undated. And then you can highlight the date. You can put in your goals, what's important, what you're going to do in the morning, the afternoon, evening, and then some notes here on the side. And I think this whole, like all these 12 months, I think this came out to be like $6, $5 or $6 for all of this. So it's very, very popular. You guys loved these. And I thought Walmart was going to have these as a regular because there are some other favorites. Let me show you some other favorites that I've shared that Walmart still continues to carry, like this Pen & Gear. This is another win, okay? I have been using this for years now, and I'm always raving about this unassuming pocket notebook. It used to be $1, but I think it gained popularity because they increased their price to $1.37, and I'm pretty sure they did increase their price based on the popularity because, why? How do I know? because there are other notebooks that came out or that were out during the same year that are still at the same price point. Okay, Exhibit A. This Pen & Gear, this is an A5 insert, I would say. It has 60 pages and it looks like this. It's like a craft notebook, but I was raving about these as well. Not as much as these though. And these are still $1. These are still $1. Walmart has not raised their prices on these. Walmart, what else? There were like other notebooks that I noticed they didn't raise their prices on. So before anyone says, oh yeah, it's inflation. No. They didn't raise their prices on all the notebooks, just the ones that they saw were gaining traction. So, let me get a sip of my matcha. I've been really enjoying my matcha. I'm in my matcha era. This is my matcha latte with oat milk and a splash of vanilla extract. Delicious. But this Pen & Gear, this is my favorite everyday carry because it's spiral and I like how small it is. I can turn it right on this side comfortably, right on this side, but it's also dark gel ink and fountain pen ink friendly. It has 160 pages, $1.37. You guys, you can't beat this for a scratch pad. Now that's where this comes in handy. Not everyone likes this spiral notebook. I get it. The coiling can be bothersome. So check this out. This may be of interest to you and for you, or maybe you want a little bit more room and you can check out this A6 size. And you can use this as, like a daily notebook. How many sheets? So it has 160 pages for each notebook here. So Walmart, you guys know I don't sleep on Walmart. I love Walmart. I love their Pen & Gear line. One thing I will note, and what I have noticed throughout the years, when you look at the Pen & Gear brand, if you want some type of paper quality that's going to hold up with dark gel and fountain pen friendly, do not get Pen & Gear that's made in the United States. That says USA. Pen & Gear, they have a composition notebook. Not this one. This one I'm just showing you guys an example. But during the back to school, they will have the Pen & Gear composition. I mean, I'm sure that's good for a student if they're just using pencil, or ballpoint. But made in USA, a lot of that paper is recycled. It bleeds through. It's definitely, I can see why it's only 25 cents because it's not good. It's not good to hold up long term and to archive any journalings. Now, if it says made in China, which these ones are made in China. Now, again, just because it says it's made in China doesn't mean it's horrible. However, these ones won't hold up to the fountain pen inks. They will do fine with your bold gel, but if you want to practice with fountain pen inks and use, different colors or nib sizes, look for the Pen & Gear that says made in Vietnam. Let me see here. This one, okay, yeah. This one says made in Vietnam. Now, surprisingly, these say made in China. Okay, so this is a new product though. This is a new product. So I guess the rule doesn't apply to all of them, but most. I would say 90% of them mostly do apply when it comes to the Pen & Gear. Can't go wrong if it's made in Vietnam for Pen & Gear Walmart. Made in USA, nope. I would actually, honestly, to be truthful, I don't buy any paper that's made in the United States. If I'm at Staples, if I'm at Target, if I come across a brand, I'm not familiar with it, I will buy made in China over USA, only because I noticed that ours is recycled paper. Like, it's not really good quality and the retail price is really too high for what they want. So let's see, did I cover everything here? The Walmart finds? Yeah, so unfortunately the Passport, I'm sorry, you guys, I don't think they are in production anymore. But good news is, if you are into pocket size, okay, let's stack these up. If you're into pocket size, just to show you kind of like how thin they are, this is my Polaire Franklin Covey. I got this as a souvenir in Korea because just someone's gonna ask. But this is a true like pocket leather cover. I can fit like 5 in here for this particular brand. This is a standard pocket size. And if you're like me and you like to, create your own stuff, or maybe you're trying to be budget conscious. 2025, I'm trying to be budget conscious, you guys. Oof, gotta be mindful. I have some things I want to do, some conventions I want to attend, so I have to be careful with where my money is going and how it's being spent. But I mean, that's why I love Walmart. Budget friendly. You can make your own. You can make your own traveler's notebook. Maybe you want to use these daily inserts and you're like, well, I want maybe a protected cover or something to protect it. You can make your own. This is a traveler's notebook. This leather is beautiful. All right. I made it myself, and I have made a lot of these, but you can have fun using your own like that. I mean, I will put them in the elastic, but I just wanted to show you how it looks stuffed in here. Another way you can use these pocket inserts is adding them to a journal that you already use. This is an A6 size, the Hobonichi, and what I could also do as an extension of this could be my journal pages, but this could also be a scratch pad if I want to write down a grocery list or just random, again, scribbles, something I don't really want to have archived in here, but I need to refer back to on a daily or monthly basis, and then I can recycle later. Just slip it in the cover, or you can just paper clip it onto your notebook, and then you can have this as like an extension. This is another way that I'm kind of still playing around with the idea, something like this. And because this particular version of the Hobonichi, it's the Hone, so the cover is not too hard or stiff, and it has a little bit of a flex to it. If I get my little elastic band, you can see it doesn't bulk it up too much. So that's an option. Or if you also like to carry, actually, could this work? I mean, if you do use the spiral notebook, you could technically do that same concept back here. Just get a paper clip, and or a binder clip, and you can just get these together. I've done this before in the past too, like that. And you can use the spiral notebook and still enjoy that. So maybe you're using this as a scratch pad, but you want to use this as an archival book because it's more like secure. It's sewn in here. So this could be your commonplace, your daily like memory keeper, and it's still portable and with you. I like this idea too. I might use that. Last is this. If you like ring bound notebooks, then the ring bound notebooks, depending on which brand you get, their inserts are typically more like Passport, but I do my own. I have like this DIY version where I cut down some copy paper and I make like my own monthlies and weeklies. By the way, I'm going to have my lineups up soon. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting that, but I'm still kind of trying to work out the kinks here. But this is just kind of an example. If I want to throw this in the back or in the front, but knowing me, I'd keep this in the back. You can just throw it in like that and then close it. And then you have, again, like some type of archival book in your pocket notebook. This is a vintage Filofax Finsbury brand. So I got this pre-loved, and I love this. I love how it lays flat, and I like this strap here. And I can really bulk it up, even though they are 20 millimeter rings. The Passport, now for those that actually have like a Passport size, do I have mine around here? Let me check. I don't. It's in my other room, but it will overhang a little bit. But if you don't mind that on the back, you could just tuck it, in like this, and then use this clip to keep it. What I've done before in my other setup videos, you can just get some type of binder clip like this, and then it will keep it in place if you're using like a passport size. And then this is just another Field Notes cover that I had custom made by LaCal, just to show you how you can use this as like a slim everyday carry. If you are feeling crafty though and you want to experiment with creating your own like leather cover, I will show you how I did this. It's very, very easy. I'll show it right here in this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.